It's a homecoming nearly a century and a half in the making.
Herds of elk, once plentiful throughout West Virginia, were hunted down to the last elk in the state in the late 1870s.
But elk are making a comeback thanks to a program to repopulate the herd on a reclaimed surface mine in southern West Virginia. The DEP's Mike Huff explains.
In this valley that once echoed with the sounds of heavy earth-moving machinery extracting coal from beneath the surface, a new sound, the trumpeting of elk, will soon reverberate through these hills. 24 elk, 12 bulls, and 12 cows, brought in from western Kentucky, are the foundation of what state officials hope is the beginning of West Virginia's new herd.
It has been a long time coming, and it is a reflection of the hard work of a lot of people, both financially and with just labor, and in many, many instances, a labor of love.
Legislation in 2015 authorized the Division of Natural Resources to begin an active elk restoration plan. The state partnered with the Conservation Fund to acquire more than 32,000 acres of publicly accessible land for wildlife management and recreation. The DNR also recently acquired an additional 10,000 acres to add to the elk zone, which is spread across Logan, McDowell, Mingo, and Lincoln counties. The Tomblin Wildlife Management Area features a mix of habitat types that include forested valleys and previously surface-mined ridgetops that have been reclaimed to wildlife habitat.
And I think that's the exciting thing. As you can see here, with thousands of acres here that's been restored, to have the elk population here for people to come and enjoy and possibly one day hunt down the road. But I think it's putting the land to good use.
Hundreds of people showed up for the ceremony celebrating the return of the elk to the state, and it's that degree of interest that has state officials excited about the potential boost for West Virginia's growing tourism industry.
As you can see with all the people right here today, a lot of excitement, and I think having this elk herd back in West Virginia is something positive for southern West Virginia. It'll bring tourists in, hopefully cause a little bit of an uptick in our economy in southern West Virginia. So it's a very exciting day in Logan and Mingo counties in West Virginia today.
West Virginia's elk restoration program is modeled after similar efforts in several eastern states. After traveling from Kentucky, the elk herd spent some time in this large holding pen getting used to their new surroundings before being released to roam the West Virginia hills. In addition to this herd, state wildlife officials hope to bring in additional elk from out of state over the coming years. In Logan County, I'm Mike Huff for Environment Matters.
The DNR hopes that the herd will have grown large enough to allow limited hunting in the next 5 to 10 years.